lovely. This is Lake Tomahawk, the town nearest Indian Mounds. And this place, the meat market, has been here for a long time, and they have awesome stuff for cooking on the grill back at your campsite. Really great stuff here. And yeah, it's a small little town, but that gas station over there, the BP, will have your wood, your ice, your water, all kinds of stuff, beer, food, just everything you need for camp. Really, you don't have to leave Little Lake Tomahawk if you don't want to drive into Minocqua and do the big hauls like at Walmart and stuff. There's a village cafe down there, great for breakfast. Yeah, it's a cute, very cute town. So this is our first night here, and we just wrapped up a gorgeous sunset. Unfortunately though, it's because of wildfires that are going on out on the west coast. Hey buddy! Got a little friend here. Anyway, so yeah, that was very beautiful. Now we're getting ready to make the fire. Look how pretty this is, guys. Wow. We got the at night aesthetics going. Candlelight. Little starlights over there. And we're gonna have a fire. We're really tired, and yeah, we're gonna start winding it down and then maybe watch a movie. I brought my laptop for some movies.
It was a gust and it learned an instrument.
Listen clear. We are coming through here, like it or not.
Good morning. It's 5:30 a.m. and it's very peaceful. It's still pretty dark. But that was probably the quietest night I've ever camped. There was no wind, no animals. The birds are barely even going right now. Usually in spring or summer, they're much louder. I think a lot of them are already starting to fly south. The leaves are starting to turn up here, so fall is beginning. But it was a perfect sleeping weather last night. And I had to get the lights on because it's still pretty dark. But I'm gonna get some coffee going, and we're gonna get breakfast and then get our boards out and get on the water today.
It's already fucking dull as fuck. Trying to give it some kind of little edge on it. Good morning. Got our coffee going. Got a little Kahlua in the coffee. Not good for people under 21, of course. I don't do that all the time, but a little nip in your coffee, it's okay. Trying to sharpen this really dull knife. It's because we're going to be making some dinner later. We're going to be making a classic beef bourguignon, as well as we can on a campfire. For those of you that don't know what that is, it's basically just a beef stew. Carrots, onions, mushrooms, and a gravy and red wine sauce. It's pretty good stuff. Oh, there's a local butcher here in Lake Tomahawk, Wisconsin. The meat looks really, really good. They do all kinds of stuff. They even, they had all kinds of like beef jerky, all kinds of bacon, all kinds of Canadian bacon. I think they even had some kind of fresh local fish. So they kind of have a little bit of everything. They even have a little bit of bread in case you need to put your weenie in in a blanket.
So we came up to Clear Lake Campground. There are a lot of sites here that you can reserve. It's a much larger lake. We've paddled on this one before. It's really, really beautiful, but it's way too busy here for us all the time. But right now, it is September. School started for the kids, and it is so quiet. I think this is my favorite time to camp. We don't have children, and it's just nice to have this. This one will be where the shower facilities are if you need to take a shower, which I like to do after being out in the water all day, just to wash the lake off before I go to bed. So it's just like 2 to 3 miles down the road from Indian Mounds, and yeah, so that will be your shower facility on the southern unit of the NHAL, the Northern Highland American Legion State Forest. This is site 25, 24. They're walk-in sites. We have camped at one of those before. It's a lot of work, especially when you're hauling your wood up there, but it's really private and beautiful. Good view of the lake up there. Vault toilets to the left. Site 5 to my right. A lot of sites are empty. Here's the camp host site. Nobody's here because I'm guessing the season is over because kids are back in school. But this is where you will find the host in the peak season. Nice site here, number 7. That's pretty sweet. This is number 7, and then you have a great view of the lake, and there's steps that go down so you can cross the road and go to the beach from here. Woo. Yeah. Sites 8 through 10 are back that way. I'm not gonna give you a real detailed video of all the sites here. Just we're doing a little quick ride through. There's another guy that films all these parks in much more detail. His channel is Scotty. So go look him up if you want to see more detailed walkthrough of the camp parks up here. All over Wisconsin, actually. He does an amazing job. (17, 18) to the right, shareable sites, side by side. This park is not too big. Okay, so on the parks page, they make it look like this site 20 is kind of far away from the other ones on the other side, and we camped here once and we were basically stuck camping right on top of our neighbors. There is no space between, just FYI. Site 20 really sucks. Don't ever rent, don't get it. Here's some more vault toilets to the left. And here are the back of those sites we just saw up above. They have steps coming down so you can go over to the left to the beach, which is coming up soon on the left side. I'll show you that in a second. All right, here's the beach. Very pretty, sandy, clear water, gorgeous. If you're camping here, you can park your boats here for your time here and then just walk down and take them out, or go over to the boat launch. And these are islands out that way, a couple islands there. Over there, where there's a jet ski, there's a peak where it's super shallow, like just super sandy, shallow area, so a lot of people park their boats there and hang out for a while. Really nice lake. All right, back to exploring the rest of the sites. Couple more walk-in sites I'll show you, and then the water sites. You want to book the water sites way ahead of time. It's rare that those are ever available. So we're going to go by the newer vault toilets, well, within the last couple years. To the left. Site 28 we just passed to the right. On the woodsy side, wooded side. 29, 31, 30, and then 31. These are all walk-in. This one, 29, is right here.
Should walk in.
And then we've done the 31 goes way back there, and it's pretty cool, but it's kind of a walk, just FYI. Now, the next couple sites are all lakeside. You get a direct path right to the lake. And it just was an accident. We got it because the person canceled, and I happened to check the website a day before we left, and I was able to switch. So these are all the lakeside sites. "32, 33, 34, 36, and 37 are all on the lake. And we're back to our site. So see, the park is not that big. And again, if you want the showers, like I showed you earlier, you go down the road about 3 to 4 miles maybe to Clear Lake. All right, time to get the paddleboards ready and get out on the water. I always set my PSI. The boards will tell you right there, 14 to 18. I always do 14. So the PSI is set to 14, and just turn it on. And that's that. Then we just wait. It'll stop when it's done. And that's it. Just love it. That's our site. I just love this site. So gorgeous. Okay, liftoff time. Let's go have an adventure today. What's tonight's menu?
Beef bourguignon. For you people who don't know, it's beef burgundy. See the lines on that meat? Gotta cut across the grain. If you do the other way, it comes out tough. So now we're gonna sear the beef in the bacon fat. Julia tells you not to use bacon. You can use pork lardon. That will suffice for our purposes. Oh, we still got black pepper. Look at that. Still, the meat's not all the way cooked. You don't want to cook it all the way because it's going to continue to cook in the sauce and in the gravy. That's what you want. You want to have a little blood.
For what? Beef bourguignon?
Bourguignon.
Bourguignon. That's what we're having tonight, folks. Who said camping can't be awesome?
Sorry about it. Oh. Okay. I'm up, got a tent right behind my back, and I have no space to work. I can't be drills on everything. Good. Need some wine now. So we use about half of these.
And what is the purpose of the wine?
Flavor.
And does it do anything for texture, cooking, any of that? I'm just curious.
I mean, it's flavor.
It smells
Yeah.
great.
It's part of the dish.
It smells very good.
Maybe we'll get a few more pieces of beef in there.
Wow, I wish you all could smell what I'm smelling. It
think we're gonna
just
do it all.
smells fantastic. Really. Wow. I can't wait.
At this point,
I'm
too,
lucky.
we need some water.
That is a pretty good story to tell.
Be professional wrestler.
Hey, you know, I pulled out this
I
potatoes
am
better
a
than I thought.
bad guy. Why do you want me to be a bad guy?
Use this for
Because
breakfast.
my family left me.
It's that time, Jiffy Pop. It's my tradition, camping. A couple videos back, last year, it really failed. Let's see if it makes it this time. Jiffy Pop. Got it right this time. Beautifully popped. Buttery goodness. Campfire popcorn. What's going on? It's our last day here. It's Sunday, so a lot of people are heading home, so it'll be a lot quieter overall. John's making breakfast, have a fire going. It's a really gorgeous day. So of course we're gonna get the paddle boards back out there on the lake, and then we're doing a foil packet dinner for tonight with sausage, corn, shrimp, potatoes. Yeah, it's been a really nice trip. We have Chef John over here doing what he does best. What is this morning? I see cheddar, bacon, potatoes, eggs.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Ham, bacon, cheddar, scallions, potatoes, mushrooms.
Okay,
So, I don't know. Breakfast skillet.
sweet. this is a popular spot where it's shallow, way out there. And then you can kind of see the dark line goes all the way around here. And then it just drops off. See that? It's really cool though, but yeah, you don't want to go close to those edges. But a lot of people will park their pontoon boats here and hang out, put chairs in the water on hot days. And by the way, it's the middle of September and it's really warm. It's the mid 80s up here today. Last year we were up here camping and all the trees were already turning bright yellow, orange, pink colors. They're barely turning yet. So we're having a little extended summer this year. Look how far he is. Like, it just goes on and on. Look how clear. I can't say it enough. This is why we come up here, these clear lakes. You just don't get this back home. Beautiful, clean water. Oh! Oh, god dang. Well, I'll clean this up. Foil packet dinner done. Shrimp, sausage, corn, potatoes. Took about an hour, a little over an hour on the fire. Beautiful sunset. Another gorgeous, gorgeous sunset. It's our last night here. I'm getting kind of sad now. But back to life, back to reality. I lost my paddle earlier today out there in the water. That was quite the adventure. Yeah, we're just gonna wind it down, and what do you think? Is it okay? Chef John, the critique. That's where all that seasoning fell in. I was just shaking it a little and the cap just popped off, as you guys seen in the video. I didn't do anything. Anyway, dinner served. We're gonna wind it down. Our last night and watch some more movies on the laptop, have a nice fire, relax, and yeah, that's it. This is our last camp for 2024. It's fall starting soon, and yeah, there's just not going to be any time or whatever, but we go to Belize in January and I'm definitely going to be filming all that. See you in the morning. worth it. Very, very beautiful. We had such a great time.